kind of thing I'd normally do, but I just found this article. 6 things you should do to save money in 2020. What are these incredible tips going to be that are, you know, going to change our lives and fill up our pockets? Let's see. Tip number 1: quit smoking. Yep, super easy. I'm not a smoker, never have and never will, but you can't just tell someone to quit and be like, saving money. It's not that fucking, it's an addiction, you retard. Save hundreds on your energy bills in 60 seconds. That's just an ad. Greedy energy companies are ripping us off. That's an ad. Save on supermarket shopping. That's kind of the thing I was expecting you to tell me, except specific deals. Quit buying expensive coffee. Coffee is expensive, that's just what it is. Drive down petrol costs. How? If you need the same amount of petrol, having cheap, you would probably, it would probably cost you more money to drive to a petrol station where there is cheaper petrol. It would be a lot cheaper to just go to the nearest one where it's cheap. But, like, yeah, whatever. And cancel unused subscriptions. What dumb cunt keeps on 17 subscriptions to Disney Plus and Amazon Prime and Netflix and 7 PlayStation Plus subscriptions from old accounts and Xbox Live and fucking the Roblox monthly payment plan, or a phone that they haven't owned in 6 years, or a mortgage on a house that they sold in their 20s and now they're 80. Who the fuck? No, these aren't tips. These are just basic common sense. Reminder: people are saving £300 a year or more on their energy bills. Oh look, more of their ads. Click here to get a quote in just 60 seconds. Thank you, Pocket Your Pounds, and specifically thank you to Jessica Truss. Jessica Truss. I can't click her name. That means I can't find out any more articles that she's written, but I can guarantee you she's a cunt. In fact, you know what? I'm pausing this. I'm going to find out more about Jessica Truss. This is what comes up on a Google search for Jessica Truss. These are just Facebook. Oh, Jesus. I didn't say Jesus because she's black. I said it because it's a funny angle, and her eyes, I thought like her eyes were rolled into the back of her head, but no, she was just looking upwards, and it's not because she's black. There's the same one. That Dragon's Den. That is absolutely Dragon's Den. So who's Jessica Truss? Sales advisor H&M. That's not what I'm talking about. Bartender at Mirage nightclub. Writer at The Monster Within. Is this her? Let's see what it says. Happy, educated, independent. Perth, Australia. Making a comeback to Twitter. Watching Sex and this bitch. She definitely didn't write those articles. Jessica Truss's shop. Let's see what she's selling. It's definitely not her. But we'll see. COVID-19 Centre for more information. No thanks. Birmingham, UK. What's she selling? Kat Von D Lockett Foundation. Kat Von D, isn't that the woman who sounds like she smoked for like twice as long as she's lived? And she has like a show about tattoos or something. I don't know. Hi, I'm Jessica, but please call me Jess. I'm new to YouTube and will be doing videos on hair routine. Well. Hey, I'm Jessica. That fucking dude in the banner looks like fucking Shaggy from the live action Scooby-Doo. Or is that just me? I don't know. Instagram. Oh, I can't fucking... I almost said perv. I'm not perving. I'm stalking. I've heard it described as extreme liking, which I prefer. It's the same one though, because she's from Perth. Same one as earlier. Murdoch University? She's a science teacher, damn. Good for her. No, I don't want to fucking copy. Rhonda Marriott. This bitch is a gilf. Gilf or gilf? Post in the comments. Gilf or gilf? Oh, what a cute little fella. So they have an Instagram page for the university and one for the library. That's so fucking dumb. What? Why do you need an Instagram page for the library of a university? Stamp out stress. I am quite stressed. How can I stamp out my stress? 31st of October 2019. Whoops. Hiccup. And why the... Oh, they're therapy dogs. Oh, so it's a library for pussies. That's what it is. Listen. That dog has painted claws. Claws? Nails. I genuinely almost said talons. Like it's a fucking eagle. Oh, dude, why is that dog's beak pink? It has a fucking ID. It has an ID on its collar. That's adorable. Why does it have pink nails? I'm calling them claws because they hurt. Claws hurt. This one doesn't. This one's just got normal fucking paws. That's a very standard looking dog. Why doesn't this one have an ID card? What, is this one not important enough, or is it like this one, everyone knows this guy, he's a G, he doesn't need an ID to get through security? Muppet will not be able to join us in the library because she's feeling under the weather. Ah, well, which one's Muppet? Is this Muppet? Because she wasn't in there. Muppet and Sam. And brand new pupper Rosie. Is that Muppet then? Because it says Muppet Fair. I don't know, dude. This is... Please help yourself to, I guess, the mandarins or nectarines or tangerines or something. The ones on the left are suspiciously yellow. They look like lemons. Searching for the bed. I don't give a fuck. Fuck that. I've gotten so off topic. I just want to find out about Jessica Truss and all of her fucking money saving tips. Let's go back to those, by the way, because I'm not done. Right, so if we go back to the 6 ways to save money article, let's just have let's look a little bit further into it. £3,650 saved every year. That sounds like they're talking £10 a day, which is a serious... Oh yeah, because I was going to say if you smoke a pack a day. But it also depends on the brand, doesn't it? Not only is it terrible for your health... Really? I'm sorry. Ding ding ding, news just in. Someone alert the 10 o'clock news. Smoking's bad for you. Thanks, Jessica Truss. You have just fucking motherfucking enlightened me. I did not see that one coming. That came out of the blue. Got plenty of techniques to quit smoking, but it all comes down to you're dedicated to cut the habit. It all comes down to you're dedicated to cut the habit. Jessica Truss, professional journalist. You're dedicated to cut the habit. Come up with a plan and have family and friends hold you accountable. Yeah, have them guilt trip you, hold you accountable? What, are you responsible for a death? I don't get it. Save hundreds on your energy bill, 60 seconds. We've talked about this one. It's an ad. It's an ad. This is... They only wrote this article for... to promote this company or whatever. Right? Also, Dragon's Den. That's what I came up when I searched for Jessica Truss. Dragon's Den. Look after my bills. Not sponsored. Because they're probably a shitty company because they're on Dragon's Den. It's free. Service runs you a great deal and switches you to it every year. How is that, like, at least some ads are like conspicuous, they're like inconspicuous, they're like, okay, you know, no one's gonna really notice that we slipped this in. You know, if it's like, oh, buy a cheaper smartphone like the Google Nexus. Is that a phone? I don't know. right? Because that's one of the cheaper phones on the market. You might say something like that and you'd be like, oh, okay, they're saying that because that's a cheaper phone. Not saying, oh, cut down on your energy bills by using this company, and they went on Dragon's Den and they got a lot of money and they're really successful and it's absolutely free and they can save you more than £300 every single year with another round price of hikes just around the corner. It could be a brutal winter for millions of us. Yeah, for the elderly. It could be a brutal winter for the elderly. Have you heard of global warming? Winter's cold, right? But it's not at the point it was 20, 30 years ago when cold snaps would kill off old women. It's not at that point. At least I don't think so. The ice caps are melting, dudes. Let's find out about this energy service. Stop overpaying for your electricity. 99% of members find a saving straight away. There's an asterisk there. Let's see what it was. Members on credit meters. I assume that means paid members. 30 seconds. I don't want to. Don't just take our word for it. This fella. Hold on, look after my bills, Jesus. LAMB, lamb. Oh, I hate it. Wow. I mean, 4.5 out of 5. How it works. That dude's epic. Whoa. Is he skateboarding on a freaking pencil, dude? That's dope. What's the fucking Gilbert Gottfried there? Fucking little Asian kid doing maths because he's Asian. Wow. Very progressive. Look after my bills. I don't have a joke about that one. It's just a woman. Or a man. Or a man. It might be Jesus. When the deal ends, we'll switch to you. Don't need to do anything. Just some of our suppliers. Never heard of them. Heard of them. Heard of them. Never heard of them. Never heard of them. Never heard of them. How is it free? Don't care. Will you always give me... I don't give a shit. This is a game changer. This is going to change life as we know it. The history of the world... Sorry, as I'm speaking, I'm seeing all 5 dragons offered to invest. Money Magpie have called this a game changer. Just... Oh, really? You're going to put in a quote from The Sun? The cuntiest newspaper of all time? Yeah, you are. Wow. They lied about fucking murders. But okay. Oh, dude, fucking Inspector Gadget there, fucking Sherlock Holmes there, fucking... I couldn't think of another detective. Batman there. He's more of a superhero than a detective, but he is a detective. Someone call this number. It's UK based. Anyone in the UK call this number. Call them. Say the funny internet man sent you. That's an 0203. No, I've never heard of that. How long is this webpage? Okay, it's over. What's this? Terms and conditions. Let's read the entire terms and conditions, shall we? Fuck that. Let's go back to the rest of these tips. Hold up. I'll be right back. Oh, sorry, just had to have a little sip of semen. Save on supermarket shopping. Hey, if you want to save money, what you should do is when you're shopping, you should save money. Make a list and stick to it. You often find that without a list, you find yourself at the checkout with way more than you intended. It's called hunger shopping. It's extremely dangerous for your wallet. It will end the life of your wallet. It will fucking... I can't say that. No, I can't say that word. It wasn't the M word. It wasn't a slur. It was just a bad word that I shouldn't say. Second is to shop a brand level down. Yeah, buy fucking Asda's own pasta. I'm sure that's alright, actually. I don't eat pasta, so... Luxury or basic you want it to be. A name brand and supermarket brand will be made in the same factory. That's true, but the fact is they're made with different ingredients. So I don't know if you've ever had like, what's a good example? Like, here's a good example because I bought some today. Apple pies, right? You can get Asda's own pack of apple pies, and you get Mr. Kipling ones, right? Pretty much exactly the fucking same. So you just get the Asda ones, right? But sometimes you'll get like a fucking, I don't know, fucking wine gums, right? And you'll get the Magnard's ones, and you're like, oh, these are nice. And then you get Asda's own, and they're like, oh, this tastes like rotten shit. It tastes like piss from a toilet that's 7 years into the apocalypse. Supermarkets are very clever at separating their products into different categories. Yeah, no shit. Because that's how else would you find it? How would you ever finish a shop if you were walking down the aisle and you're like, okay, there's the grapes, there's the canned beans, there's the meat, there's the fish, there's the bathroom products, toothpaste, deodorant, and I couldn't think of another funny product. Watermelon? That's the opposite of bathroom product, isn't it? Watermelon. Next time you shop, swap one of everything to something just one brand level lower. So if you buy Lurpak, buy Tesco's own. Oh, we're talking about Tesco's own. That's a completely different ballpark. I can't speak for Tesco's own. I only ever used Tesco when I was in college. And I'm gonna say a word. I'm gonna say a word that I shouldn't say. But I said it when I was 15. I was 16. So I'm just quoting my past self. That's all it is. It's a quote. Don't cancel me. I used to go to Tesco when I was in college every day for lunch, and we get chicken nuggets. And I would call them chicken nigglets. Right. It's not highbrow humour. It's very low hanging fruit, but it's what I had to work with. You know, you see the opportunity, you're gonna take it. And I kind of got so used to saying it that I said it when there was no chicken nuggets one time when I went to go and get lunch. I yelled to my friend on the other side of the aisle, dude, they've got no chicken nigglets. And it was lunch hour. It was full of people. I got looks. Thankfully no black people around, because I would have gotten beaten up. Oh, Tesco's own brand, Jesus Christ. You might as well eat out of a bin. Quit buying expensive coffee. Hey, if you like expensive coffee, stop. Yep. I know it's not detrimental to your health as much as smoking is, but expensive coffee, yeah, you need to stop having this thing that you enjoy. Buying coffee from your favourite barista every day will add up quickly. Oh, well, if you're doing it every day, I mean, yeah, Jesus. A Starbucks latte. You do the math. This is a British article. You're talking about pounds. In the next sentence, you say £3 per latte, 5 days a week, £15. I'll get to that in a sec. But we say maths. Mathematics. It's plural, you dumb Jessica fucking Australian cunt. Don't even know if that's her. It's probably not her. She's Australian. This bitch isn't Australian. Unless she is. And that's why she doesn't know shit. Anyway, let's do the maths. £3 per latte, 5 days a week will cost £15. Okay, that's pretty simple maths so far, but let's see where she's going with that. That's £60 across the month. Notice the exclamation point like that's a shocking fact, as though I couldn't figure that out in my tiny feeble squirrel brain. The fact that 15 times 4 is 60. You could brew your own coffee at home and add that £60 into your savings instead, because as we all know, coffee at home is free. You don't have to buy your coffee or your cream or your milk or your sugar or anything like that. That's all completely free. So it's £60 saved. It's not like £50 saved. It's all of the money that you spend on coffee is now free. You can do whatever you want with it. Also, dude, making your own coffee at home, I get it. I'm not a coffee drinker, so I can't speak for everyone. Making your own coffee at home, it isn't the same, is it? I've had homemade coffee before. I don't like to eat coffee anyway, but I've had homemade coffee and nearly threw up. And then I've had a Starbucks coffee, and I only a little bit wanted to throw up, but it had a little bit of caramel in it, so it was nice. And I'm like, okay, this is not the worst thing in the world. I can deal with this. I can fucking... I can roll with this shit. If I liked that kind of drink, I would not settle for a watered down, weak instant version at home. Maybe you get the good coffee grounds. Oh, and you have a nice coffee machine. Well, then it's not going to save you much fucking money, is it? You know how much those machines cost for a really good coffee machine? Thousands. Thousands for a really good coffee machine. The coffee beans, expensive. For a good pack of coffee, I mean, I'm assuming they are. I think they are. Good coffee beans, they're expensive. Why the fuck do you think they charge you so much in Starbucks? Because they can. Because their coffee is better than most places. But still, they're expensive. Because they're serving something that's expensive. If you were able to make a coffee exactly like Starbucks could at home, I guarantee you it would cost you more. So it's saying, hey, if you want coffee, you can still drink coffee, but you're not allowed to enjoy it anymore, and you'll save money. Cut out everything in your life that you love, and you'll have more money, because you won't be buying anything that you like. What the fuck? This is the dumbest article. Drive down petrol costs. Fuel 24 hours. Oh, we're really leaning into the Tesco angle here, aren't we? Oh, let me just have another sip of semen. Really leaning into this semen bit, as though it's legitimately semen when it's probably only 2% semen. Easiest way to find the cheapest forecourt in your area is by comparing prices using a free tool. Go to petrolprices.com. Now, see, that doesn't seem like an ad to me. That just seems like, hey, this is a good way to compare petrol. We use this site, you can use this one too. Right? They'll list the cheapest petrol stations in your area. Right? They'll tell you how far you're willing to travel. Like, again, I said it before. Fucking, is it worth going the extra distance to get petrol from somewhere that's cheaper if you're going to be using more petrol to get there? It's the antithesis of logic. Where is the sense in that? Whoops. It's genuinely like the ramblings of a Down syndrome. It's like a dude collecting trolleys at Tesco, and they're like, hey dude, how do you think you could save money? This is my idiot voice, by the way, not my Down syndrome voice, because I can't do that voice anywhere without getting cancelled. You drive to Hastings and get cheaper petrol. Petrol. That's how idiot. Fucking, yeah, whatever, that's how they pronounce it. Cancel and use subscriptions. It's easier than ever to rack up monthly subscription bills since many products and services offer monthly plans, but the problem is you tend to sign up or forget, or you get cancel remorse. Here's the thing. If you are struggling for cash and you're looking to save money, that should be common fucking sense. You should be looking at your bank statements and seeing, oh, well, okay, £9 a month is going into a 4K 3-screen Netflix plan, and I don't watch Netflix. I haven't used that account in a fucking year or whatever. Should I keep paying for it? Or, whoops. Or should I let my money troubles stack up? As much as I'm saying this is common sense, I'm a bit of a fucking idiot too about it. It's just useful to have Amazon Prime. It's just, you never know when you're going to need it. I don't use it, but when I do use it, it's useful. So fuck you for making me feel guilty about having a subscription that I barely use. Fuck you, Jessica fucking Truss. I can't Jessica trust this article, if you know what I'm saying. Reminder, people are saying, yeah, look after my... Thank you for fucking... Oh, hold on, I'll get back... I'll get to this in a second. Wow, I'm excited. I just found something. Yeah, very obvious ad. In fact, so obviously an ad that they fucking put it in a yellow background and a big red text saying reminder, as though they didn't already feature it in the article. Okay. Excellent on independent review website Trustpilot with 6,129 reviews. 6,129 reviews. Keep that number in your mind. 6129. 12,873 reviews. That's double the amount. So I'm assuming they didn't put an algorithm in this article for it to update as the reviews are updated, which I'm not saying she should. It's not the most simple thing in the world to do. I'm sure she just, you know, put it like that at the time. I say she did. They wrote that bit of the article. They wrote that and said, hey, write an article based around this ad, right? But then if I go to here, click a quote. Remember those two numbers from earlier? Trustpilot. There's the 12,800 reviews. There, 5,761 reviews. Is that just a screenshot from when he got his service? 5,761. Exactly the same amount as right there. How do I review it? Get in touch. Let's see how I can review them on Trustpilot. Well, it's overwhelmingly positive reviews. But there are 7% bad reviews. I love how there's only... Never mind. I was going to say, oh, there's only 2 bad options, but there's 3 good ones. No, it's not. But I'm a retard, I'm sorry. Excellent service, saved me lots of. Thanks, InventionCar&Com, who's only reviewed one thing, and it's this 15 minutes ago, with no profile picture, with a fucking randomized name like that. It's almost like it's a bot. Love the fact that everything was done for. Everything was done for? Nick, super, splendid, very good, hurrah, yippee. If that's a real article, I will rip my dick off and throw it in the river. David Nelson, this is a real one. He has a profile picture. Easy as saying ABC. Love the fact that I don't have to do a thing until it's taken care of for me. Fair enough. Oh, here we go. 1 star. Get a quote in 30 seconds. It's false. Everyone got one in 30 seconds. Please let me Trustpilot know. 8 minutes. 8 minutes. You also need my date of birth to get a quote for my energy bill. Not impressed. Do I have to have an account to write a review? 2 stars. I don't know what I'm about to write, by the way. I have absolutely no idea what it is that I'm about to write. You're seeing the creation of this review at the same time that I'm coming up with it. I'll unpause it after each sentence. So I've started with, hello all at Trustpilot. I trust you're having a fantastic day. Ha ha ha. I purposefully spaced out the ha's to make it seem a lot more sarcastic. I hope that came across. Let's see what else happens. I'm getting really in-depth in this. Look After My Bills is an atrocious service. For starters, its acronym is LAMB. Lamb is a little baby sheep, and it reminds me of the time I ate a lamb and I felt guilty for being the reason it died. This is what comes out of my brain at 10:40 in the morning when I haven't slept for 23 hours. Coming up to 24. This is what comes out. It's comedy gold. How can you not see that? Yo for realsies, homies. It ain't the worst app I've ever used. I saw an app on the Play Store designed to pick up potential assault victims, but it's probably second to that, or third actually. Snapchat's that too. Then I said, I actually lost money using this service, mostly because the site was riddled with ads and I had to get my PC repaired after clicking on one. But I digress. 2 stars. Not the worst, but you advertise on some dumb articles with the subtlety of a deaf elephant. What does that mean? You tell me. Give your review a title. Sunday lunch with lamb. Oh, I have to verify. Let's do it. It worked! I did it with a fake email. It's fucking up there. Update me about emails from Trustpilot. No, because I don't use that email address. That's incredible. Wow. Well, you know what? I think that's a fucking... That was an adventure. I'm glad we had it. I'm glad it happened. I'm not glad for the time I wasted reading that shitty article by Jessica Truss. If anyone can track down Jessica Truss... I don't mean track it down, like... As in, find her address and her children's names and a list of their fears and things that she's afraid of sexually, but like... If anyone could find, like, her, I don't know, Twitter or something, I want to see what this dumb bitch posts. I'd call her a dumb bitch if she was a man. Not sexist. I hate every sex equally. I hate everyone. Black, white, Asian, fucking Latino. You're all cunts. Hate you all. Myself most of all. That clear? Hope that's clear. Oh, I've cleared that up for everyone. What is this? Was this just like a little impromptu, unedited, like, podcast? This was weird. I liked it though. It was better than just sitting down and recording me speaking, because I had something to riff off. And you could actually see what I'm looking at. This was good. I'd do it again. Send me some dumb articles. I like reading them. They're fun. I mean, they're not. But I like making them fun. Someone come over and suck my peen. Good night, fellas.